Girls love battle rap. Yo, you already know girls love battle rap, man. Go to these paper. I might name my album that. That's why I'm like, bring it back.
What's up, y'all? We back with another one. What's up, my family, my friends? Is lit. Listen, I want to talk about friendships. Okay, so what made me even come on this topic is I was just watching Baddies. So if you watch Baddies, if you know, you know. First of all, I am upset with myself for indulging in this whole baddie situation. I'm super duper invested, so I can't stop watching it. I have to watch it to the end, definitely, with all this stuff coming out about the reunion. You know what I'm saying? So, and I gotta watch up until the reunion. You know what I'm saying? So, it's lit. Not Mariah. What's the girl name? Natalie and Scotty gets into it. They supposed to be best friends. They fight. They full off have a brawl, like full on hands on each other. Sukiana and dang, I don't know why I can't never remember this girl name. Suki and her best friend. I can't think of it. Y'all know it comes to me later. They get into it. So, Suki. Okay, so let me just run back real quick. It's a girl on the show named Smiley. They all think she an actress, right? So she messed up the first day of their trip in Jamaica. She comes in during dinner when Scotty and Natalie is into it. But Natalie want to fight both of them because she feel like Smiley was acting and messed up the trip, right? So they all gets to ganging up on Smiley because everybody's sick of her. You know what I'm saying? So the girl E.T., she comes in, who is Rolly's lapdog. She comes in, boom, pour water on Smiley. So Suki gets mad because she feel like everybody is grown women here. This girl Smiley got a kid at home. She's still a grown woman, like, and y'all bullying her, like y'all are teaming up against her, whatever the case may be, right? Which I agree. Like, okay, if y'all don't like her, get her off the show. But I mean, I guess all the drama field and all the fighting and stuff is part of the show. But you know, it do look corny to me as well. So I was like rocking with Suki. Like I agree with Suki. So her best friend standing there quiet. Suki gets into it with E.T., the one that poured the water on Smiley. So they going back and forth. Then Suki say something like, "Oh, I beat your ass," or something like that. And now Rolly gets up. So her and Suki gets into it. Ultimately, Suki and Rolly gets to fighting, but Suki best friend just standing there. Now, I seen somewhere on the internet where Sapphire, that's her name. Sapphire put a post up and was like, "Oh, they edited a lot of stuff out. They was just acting like I was just standing there, but I was moving around. They edited it real good, sis, because it looks like you did nothing. It looks like you was doing nothing." So, yeah. So Suki is mad at Sapphire because she feel like once I move, you move. And if I'm fighting Rolly and Rolly is your homie, you move on the best friend, E.T. I agree. Like, I agree 1,000%. Like, what? First of all, me and E.T. got into it first. So even though I'm fighting Rolly, yes, you supposed to move on her. Like, you supposed to move on E.T. Slide. Like, so I have two different situations, right? Where I feel like I could understand Suki because I was in two separate situations. But before I get to the first situation, after all of that was said and done, all the girls went home, and Anna Mac said something that made me click and made me want to do this video. because she was like, you could tell the difference in the friendships, right? She was like, where Natalie and Scotty got to fighting, put hands on each other, Suki and Sapphire didn't, because that's a real friendship. And I agree with that 1,000,000%. Like, I really feel like if you and your friend are really, really friends, even at a fallout, y'all should not put hands on each other. When somebody is my friend, that I literally call my friend, first of all, that's sacred to me. That's big for me to call you my friend. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm calling you my friend, you're now my sister. You're now my brother. You know what I mean? Like, and growing up, I was taught if one move, we all move. It don't matter. A lot of people be screaming, oh, that jumping stuff is for cowards. Oh, that jumping stuff is for punks. You don't jump if it's a one-on-one. No, I wasn't taught that. We jumping everybody. It don't matter. It don't matter. And I'm 34 years old to this day. And let me just say this. I don't fight. I have not fought in so many years. It's been a long time. But if my friend, if my family member is fighting, I'm jumping in. If you see me and you know that's my people, know that you're going to get jumped. I got to be honest. You're getting jumped. We're jumping you. You better hope you have other people around. And if you do have somebody around and I know that they're your peoples, I'm stalling on them. That's how I was brought up. That's how I was brought up. That's how I was taught. So, you know what I'm saying? I get it. So, boom, first story, right? Me and this girl met at hair school. I ain't gonna go into like super duper details because first of all, y'all don't know who I'm talking about. And second of all, this happened damn near 20 years ago. So it really don't matter. But we met in hair school. We ended up moving into an apartment together. We was roommates. We had got into like this light argument or whatever. It wasn't even deep. It was about earrings. It wasn't even deep. And we used to leave our door unlocked all the time because the apartment that we was in, first of all, it was the projects. We was living in the projects, and this was where my family is from, is at, you know what I'm saying? My cousin had already put the word out, like, yo, don't touch that house, you know what I'm saying? So, and plus, we didn't really go nowhere. Like, we would leave it open, like, if we ran to the store or something, you know what I'm saying? We didn't really go nowhere. So, boom, we had the little argument, right? But right before we had this argument, some new people had moved in across the street. And we looking out the window one day, and there's like 50 niggas out there, like deep as hell. So we like, what the hell going on around here? Like, we ain't never seen them niggas before, whatever. So boom, we have the argument. She left to go wherever she had went. And she had stayed out for a few nights. So it was like Mother's Day or something. So I was going to go stay the night at my mom's house. So I had texted her because before I had left, I had ran to the store. And she was, I think, was already leaving or something. So I'm like, I'm going to be gone for a minute. But when you leave, take your key. So where I seen her key at, when I got home and she was gone, the key was gone. So I thought she took her key. Because when I was leaving, I knew I wasn't coming back home either. You know what I'm saying? We just seen them niggas across the street, so take your key. No, I didn't say I was going to lock the door or whatever, but in my mind, I just figured she knew what I meant. Couple hours later, I'm at my mom's house. She calling, cussing me out, like going crazy. So I'm like, girl, like, I told you to take your key. Like, so she thought that I was locking her out on purpose over some earrings. And I would never do that. Like, that's not even, I'm petty, But I'm petty after you already did something to me. I'm not petty first, ever. So, boom, we get home the next day. Because normally, I probably would have just came home, opened the door. But how she was going at me, I'm like, fuck it. Like, well, now... You know what I'm saying? So gets home the next day. She like, let me know when you get home. So boom, calls her. I'm like, I'm home, whatever. She comes in our door ready, okay? Going off. So at first, I'm sitting on the couch. Because I'm like, girl, like, what you trying to imply is not what was in my mind. Like, it wasn't what I was doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about the niggas across the street. We don't know them niggas. It's mad at them. We never seen them before. We been here for months. The girls next door had just got their house ran up in. I'm not thinking about being petty with you over no earrings. She gets to screaming, yelling and stuff. So like I said, I'm sitting on the couch. But now I feel like she getting closer and closer. And she like towering over me. So I'm like, nah. Hold on, y'all. I knew this was my best friend. I was trying to call her to get on the show. But she ain't answer. So I can't answer now. But anyway. So she's towering over me. So I'm like, let me stand up because I don't want her to hit me and I'm on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Even though I had no intentions in hitting this girl. So let's take it back a little bit. Because we all know when you stand up, it usually means that you're ready to fight. But we also know that if I'm sitting and you're hovering, you're ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? So even though I stood up, not intentionally wanting to fight her, I could understand why she had got that threat. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't realize that she was already threatening me. You know what I mean? So I stood up, we argued a little bit, and I'm steady trying to tell her, like, I wasn't doing that. Like, I didn't lock you out on purpose or whatever. She not hearing me, but she pushed me. So we gets to tussling. Now, the point of this story is this girl I thought was my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, I loved this girl. You know what I mean? And another time that we was arguing, she started trying to say like, oh, you be kind of acting gay, like you like me or something. And in my mind, I'm like, bitch, I thought you was my sister. Like, I brought you around my family. Like, my family was calling you niece, you daughter, and stuff because we was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would have never, had she not pushed me, once you put your hands on me, it's over. But had she not pushed me, I would have never put my hands on her. I don't think that real friends fight, like, regardless to what. Like, and definitely, well, no, I don't feel like real friends should fight. I'm trying to see if I could understand. Like, I kind of get it. Like, you're so mad, you're emotional, and she is the type of person to fight. Like, I've had to break her and her sister up from fighting. I had to break her and her mother up from fighting. So after the situation and after I left that situation alone, I had to really think about it. Like, she fight her mother and her sister. So of course she would fight me too. But me personally, and the morals and the values that I grew up with is you don't fight them. Like, even like my cousins and stuff growing up, we couldn't fight each other. We could argue all day, go tell on each other all day. Well, I never told. I wasn't no snitch back then. I didn't tell on my cousins and stuff, but you know what I'm saying? They could tell on me all day, but we could not fight. If we fought each other, it was over for us. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm your friend, you automatically go in that category. You know what I'm saying? And everybody different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody different. So I feel like that story plays on the whole Natalie and Scotty situation. Like, y'all not real friends. Like, y'all not real friends. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to, first of all, it's hard to even get good friends or true friends. It's hard in this economy, in this world, and it's everything because it's just always something playing against it. I feel like it's the same thing with relationships. Nobody wants to get played. Nobody wants to get hurt. And most people is, I'm going to get you before you get me. If I feel like you trying to get me, I'm going to get you first. Like, that's how I feel about it. So, second situation, right? This whole another female. Thought she was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not going to go into super duper details because y'all not going to know the person. This happened 10 years ago. I don't know, something like that. Probably a little less than 10 years, but probably like 8, 9 years ago. I don't know. So I was working at this job and everybody hated me at this job. Like, I mean, it's inevitable for me to go somewhere and somebody not like me. Like, most people don't like me. I don't know why. I'm cool as shit. Like, I'm great. But people don't like me, okay? And it's cool because I don't be giving a fuck. Don't like me because I don't like you either. How about that? So, the manager was a cross-dresser and he hated me. And you know, when we talk about like, oh, people hating on me, like your first mind normally goes to looks. Like, oh, she don't like me because I'm pretty. She don't like me because I got a body. I got a butt. You know what I'm saying? But it don't have to be that at all. Like, at all. And I say that because I think I'm cold now, right? As an adult, I'm 34 years old. I think I got a pretty face. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the thickum side. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big girl, but I carry myself well. You know what I mean? But growing up as a child and growing up even in high school, even up to probably about like, I would say like to 25. So from a baby to 25 years old, when I would look in the mirror, I was looking in the mirror to make sure I was clean. My hair was in the right place. My outfit looked nice. And I was out. I wasn't looking in the mirror like, oh my God, I'm pretty. Oh my God. Like, I never thought that about myself. Like, I never thought I was ugly. I never looked in the mirror and was like, oh my God, you are scary. You look a mess. Like, I never looked in the mirror and thought I was ugly, but I never looked in the mirror and thought I was pretty. I just wanted to make sure I was put together well. You know what I'm saying? So until I was about 25. And then that's when I started getting a little confidence, like, oh, I actually am a pretty girl. But then that also came with you pretty for a big girl. That bullshit. So, a lot of people don't like me and a lot of people hate on me because I'm actually a shining star. Like, I'm a light. My aura is pure. My aura is fresh. And because of the society that we was brought up in, people don't know how to handle that because I'm not supposed to be that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if you take Lizzo, like how proud and loud she is. Like, a lot of people don't like a lot of things that she do. I don't like a lot of things that she do. But it's more so because she's so confident. Because the most prettiest girl that's in your city right now is usually the one with the most self-hate. Like, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? And even beautiful girls that know that they're beautiful and know that they are a light, people would just hate on them and say stuff like, oh, well, she thinks she better because she pretty. Like, and that girl could not even think that. You know what I'm saying? She just know who she is. So that's where I think a lot of the hate for me come from, is that people, like, as soon as you see me, I exude energy. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna stop and stare. Like, And like I said, it's not because I think I'm pretty. It's not because of the clothes I wear. It's not because of none of that. It's literally just a light. Literally. I don't think that anybody think that I'm prettier than them. Like, I don't think females think like that. I don't think that females see me and be like, oh, she prettier than me. I don't think that. You know what I mean? So, whatever. So he didn't like the light that I was bringing into this place because he's like, who is this girl? And not only was he not understanding it, he seen me struggling in the field I was in because I was not comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But yet and still, it's still some confidence about me, you know? So he hated me from the very beginning. Ugh. Oh my goodness. This was the worst job I ever had, y'all. So I know I said I wasn't going to go deep in, but I be having to explain stuff because, listen, people don't be knowing, and I be having to tell them because, anyways. So, boom, goes into the job. He don't like me. My second week of this new job that I've never done before. Nothing. First of all, when I even got to the job, I didn't even expect to do what I was doing. I thought I applied for something else. So when they telling me what I got to do, I'm like, hold on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't here for that. So, the second week I even got there, he put me to the office and was like, oh, the people is talking, and we're a family here, and when you come in, you have to be part of the family. What? No, I don't. I'm not even part of my family. Like, I don't even like half of my blood family. Like, me and my blood family don't even talk. What you talking about me coming into my job and y'all my family? No, you're not. Like, you're not my family. Because if you was my family, then y'all would understand me more and y'all would know to just leave me alone. So, okay, whatever. So, maybe like a couple months go by, I get my best friend at the time a job there. Now, she was super qualified. Like, she had already been doing this job or whatever. But, you know, when she put in the application, she used my name or whatever. They came talk to me about her or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. So while she's doing her paperwork and all that stuff, because it took a while to get into this job and all of that stuff, we used to have to do paperwork on a computer. So come to find out, 2 of the employees got on the computer under my name because it was my fault because I didn't sign out, but they got under my name, started talking stuff, and what they was typing or whatever or sent out, it went everywhere. Like, it went to like the big bosses. You know what I'm saying? So my manager comes get me like, why would you write that on the joint? So I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. So he like, oh, you want to see? So I'm like, yeah. Because what? Of course I want to see. So he puts me into the office showing me. So I'm like, what the heck? Like, I didn't do this. Mind you, he already don't like me. Y'all already know he don't like me. Y'all know he's trying to get me fired. But at this point, I needed this job. You know what I'm saying? So, thank God I'm smart. So I'm like, okay, so what time was this email written? So he like, oh, it was at, I don't remember the time, so I'm gonna just say 9:55. It was at 9:55. I'm like, okay, and what time is it? It's 10:05. And you just came and got me about 5 minutes ago, and you seen me coming out of a room with no fucking computers, no nothing. How can I have wrote that, ran to the room, you come get me, we argue, and then you show me the email? How can I do that? And the job that I was doing was one of the heavier jobs. So you know that even completing the task that I was doing takes like 15 minutes. How I do all of that? So now he looking stupid. Oh, yeah. Yeah, now get out my face so I could finish. Like, you know what I'm saying? So about a month or so go by. A lot of the employees is telling me like, yo, do you think it was such and such because such and such didn't work at our house. She worked at a house across from us. But they would come help us, we would go help them. And that day she came and helped us. So I'm like, I'm not trying to get into the semantics of things because me personally, I know I'm not going to find out who did it. I'm not going to be able to find out who did it. So I'm not going to also speculate on who did it because I don't know. I just know I didn't do it. So a little while after that, the girl comes to me like, oh, everybody's trying to say that I wrote the email and I didn't, and I don't know why. So in my head, I'm like, but why did you come in to tell me that? And I never said you did it. But I'm like, okay, little mental note, whatever. Come to find out, what happened was the girl dared one of the dudes at the job to do it. And he actually wrote it, but she told him what to say. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up getting fired. She stayed. But now I'm like, okay, so I can't be cool with you because you did all of that for no reason. Even coming up to me telling me like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't do it. Like, you was doing too much. I never pressed you about it. I never asked you about it. So I just fell back from the girl. It wasn't like I didn't like her. It wasn't like, I mean, we wasn't friends. So, I mean, I couldn't stop being her friend, but I just fell back. Like, okay, I see what type of time y'all on or whatever. You thought the shit was funny, but I really could have lost my job. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Best friend gets in. She working at the house that the girl working. Now, again, they don't like me. I done already cussed out their manager because she was too much. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of the people at that house didn't like me neither. My best friend gets in. She friends with everybody. And I took that. I took that on the chin. I said, okay, she has to work there. She has to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? The type of job, you need teamwork. So I ain't even going to sweat it. But then we goes on vacation. She coming back telling me how they laughing at my pictures and all of this stuff. Now I also took that on the chin. I didn't even say nothing to my friend, but I'm in my mind, I'm like, and what was you saying? Oh, I just said she looks cute. Okay, but you already know that me and this girl got problems already, and you letting her talk about me in your face. Okay, so, mental note. Boom. Me and the girl was friends on Snapchat. And this is when the I don't even know what you call them. Them little characters was first, put on the app. So the girl made a mistake and sent me a message. And it was like of me running from her. But she didn't mean to send it to me. She meant to send it to somebody else. So now I'm like, I write her back like, what would I be running from? Why would I be running from you? Like, what are you talking about? So now I'm on fire. Now I want to fight. Is beef on site? Telling my best friend this. She knows. Beef on site. Soon as I see her, I'm running up. It's done. Because I have not messed with you. I did nothing to you for you to keep coming for me. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm done. But mind you, I'm not working there no more. I done found me a new job, all that. So, haven't seen a girl like a year go by. Haven't seen her. Maybe like a year and a half go by. We at the club. Now, the best friend that just called me, she wanted to go in on this cheap liquor. I don't even know why I said yes, but I did it. But in my head, I'm saying to myself, like, I'm not going to drink that liquor too much. Like, I'll probably just take a shot or two. I'm going to just buy at the bar because this cheap liquor, I already know is going to have me messed up. And if y'all know me, I've done told y'all many times, I'm not a big drinker. We get the bottle. She talking about some chug it. So I'm like, okay, y'all see? Down with this liquor. So I'm drunk. On top of me already buying drinks at the bar as well. So me and my best friend that just called me, we smoke cigarettes. My other best friend, she don't smoke. So I goes up to her now. Y'all see I got my glasses. These are designers, of course, but they're prescription. Like I can't see. Like for real. Like I need these. You know what I mean? Like these lenses are prescriptive. Back then, I didn't have no glasses. I was just being lazy, basically. Like, I just didn't go. You know what I'm saying? Can't see. I can't really see faces and stuff. Like, I can't see. So, and I was drunk. Walks up to my best friend, and I'm like, we about to go smoke. She's laughing, kikiing with somebody. And I'm not paying no attention to who she's laughing with because I'm seeing that, like, you're enjoying yourself. You're having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I make sure you straight. Let you know we about to go smoke. You with whoever you with. We goes outside, smoke. Me and my best friend, smoking. Comes back into the club. So now my best friend finds me. And she like, yeah. But she's laughing when she's telling me this. She like, you don't even know who I was talking to, do you? So I'm like, no. But I ain't thinking nothing of it. So she like, oh, you was going to be so mad. I'm going to tell you when we leave. So I'm like, what? I'm like, no, tell me now. First of all, everybody knows that I don't like that. I got something to tell you, but I'm going to tell you later. What was the point of you amping me? Just tell me now. Like, or why didn't you just wait till later to tell me that you had something to tell me? Like, why are you prepping me? No. What? Like, what's going on? So she like, oh, that was such and such I was talking to. So you, as my best friend, that from the last conversation that we had was that it was beef on sight with this girl, you thought it was okay to sit there and laugh and kiki in my face? Instantly, I'm red. Instantly, I see black. So now all I know is I'm dragging my best friend, and not dragging like I grabbed her. Like she grabbed me, trying to hold me back because I'm trying to find the girl. You know what I'm saying? Because what? I'm about to beat her ass first because, bitch, you did that because you knew that my friend was stupid enough to stand there and fucking talk to you in my face. So, bitch, now I'm about to beat your ass. So she like, no, don't do it. No. So my other best friend, she's grabbing me, but she don't know what's going on. So she just like, what's going on? Why is we like, what's going on? So, boom. Long story short, I never found the girl. Like, when outside, I'm crazy drunk. So now we just screaming at each other. I'm crying. It was terrible. It was a terrible night. But I would never put my hands on my friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she's done mad shady shit. And honestly, I haven't talked to her in like a year. Because of all the shady shit she has done. Like, people is fucking shady. Like, oh my God. But that's my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even though I still hold a grape about a lot of shit that she did, I would never put my hands on her. And I feel like that friend is different from the other friend because I honestly, truly feel like she would never put her hands on me because we really was friends. I'm talking about vacation. Like, we going to Atlanta. Well, we went to Atlanta twice together. We went to Miami. And y'all know, y'all hear all those horror stories about how, like, friends go out on vacation. They come home and they're not friends no more. Not never. Not never did we do that. Like, and my Miami trip with her was so trash. Like, I'm not going to hold y'all. I was mad the whole Miami trip. But it was nothing to break our friendship over. It really, the only reason why I was mad is because they was boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't get into it or nothing like that. They was just boring. So that's why I was mad. But we never stopped being friends over a trip. No, nothing. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that had caught me, because Suki was like, or no, maybe it wasn't Suki. It was either Suki or Natalie. One of them was like, oh, the friendship is one-sided. So one of the times that me and my best friend had got into it, I heard her telling her boyfriend that our friendship was one-sided. And that fucking blew my mind because, first of all, I never knew she felt like that. Second of all, you telling a nigga that you telling a nigga. So, me personally, I'm a friend that if you do something to me, I'm going to tell you. Like, I'm going to be like, listen, I don't like that. That ain't how I was brought up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you. Now, also as a friend, I'm going to let shit slide. I'm not going to be mad at every single little thing that you do that I think is not friend worthy. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand that we didn't grow up the same. We don't have all of the same values. You know what I'm saying? In some situations, you probably have grown up and understood that it's ways to be handled different. In certain situations, I may look at things and be like, oh no, I grew up from that situation. You know what I'm saying? So everything is not always going to be on point with each other because you grow up. And definitely when it's your best friend, like my best friend, you got to be my friend for years for me to be like, you're my best friend. Like, you're not my best friend the minute you know what I'm saying? So you grow together. You know what I mean? So every single little situation, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, friend, you did this, that, and the third. No, some shit I'm going to just let slide because it's little, it's petty. But it is different when you keep doing it. Then it's like, I keep letting you get away. I gotta say something. You know what I'm saying? I think it's weird that friends can't tell each other stuff. So I was on Facebook. This was probably maybe a year or two ago, something like that. And this girl that I went to high school with, she had made a post and she had said something like, if you and your friend is going out and your friend come down looking a mess, what would you say to her? So I'm on there kikiing because I'm like, I'm telling that bitch, no, bitch, we not going nowhere. Not with you looking like that. No. And the girl was kind of like, oh, I would never talk to my friend like that. Basically kind of like saying like, I kind of sound haterish. And I'm like, I couldn't really defend everything to her because she don't know my relationships. So she don't know how we talk to each other. She don't know like our bond. You know what I'm saying? So if my friend comes down and I'm like, hell nah, bitch, we ain't going out with you looking like that. She knows that I'm not on no hater shit. My friend does. You know what I'm saying? To the outside world, it could look like that. And just like if I come down with something and she like, girl, go take that off right now. I know she's not. To me, you're being my friend. I look a mess. Something don't match or something don't go with something. So she's telling me like, bitch, hell nah. Like, so like me and my friends, we don't get offended when we talk to each other like that. We don't, because first of all, like I said, our relationships, we know our relationships. They know how I talk. I know how they talk. I know what they mean when they say certain stuff. They know what I mean when I say certain stuff. So like, I just thought that was kind of interesting. Cause like we talk about each other, like that best friend, like we talk about each other. But again, like when she talks stuff to me, 97% of the time, I didn't feel like, cause like I said, I haven't talked to her in a year, but I didn't feel like she was hating. Like I never felt like she was hating on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't feel like that. And she has said that she didn't feel like that about me either. So, I mean, I gotta, believe it. But when I'm a friend, I'm a friend. I'm never gonna hate on my friend. I've never been a hater. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like something or if I don't like somebody, it's a reason. It's not just because I just looked at this person and was like, oh nah. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is like, I'm an empath. So I feel everything. Like I'm more guided in relationships. You know what I'm saying? So I know when something don't feel right. And even if I meet somebody and it don't feel right, I'm still not going to be like, I don't like that person. I'm going to be like, got to keep my eye on that person. But I'm still going to give them a chance because I could be wrong, even though I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong. But I'm still not about to be like, oh nah, I ain't like, you don't even know this person. How you mad? And me personally, like, I'm a shiner. I like to see other stars. I like to see shine. Like, I feel so bad because it is females that I don't like, and but I still can see their light, and I'm like, girl, you got potential. You don't even know. Like, the potential that you think you have, you're putting your energy in the wrong spot. Like, if you put your energy over here, but because I don't like you, I can't even tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even tell you. Like, so, friendships is really tricky. And I want to know about your friendships. Like, tell me a story. Let me know, like, when a nigga was hating on you or when a female was hating on you, or, you know what I'm saying? Anything that ties in with this whole Natalie and Scotty, or Safari and Sapphire. Why I say Safari? Sukiana. I don't know where Safari came from. Because I think that's a friend name, ain't it? No, Sapphire's her name. I don't know. But yeah, y'all got anything to mix in there? Like, I don't know. Friendships is hard, y'all. And y'all, the niggas don't like me either. The niggas don't be wanting to be my friend after a while either. They be so mad. Like, even this world is so backwards. It's like, oh my God, these niggas is females. And I don't know, y'all. I be so confused when a nigga my friend and then he don't be my friend no more. Like, I be so confused by that. Like, nigga, you a nigga. Like, you mad at me too, like a female? Why can't people express themselves? And I understand that about myself. I'm a Pisces. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't let nothing pass because I feel like I have to tell you so you can't say that you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And I will want you to do that with me too. Like, tell me what I'm doing wrong so I could fix it. If I don't know that I'm hurting you, how can I stop the behavior? So y'all trying, man. Let me know what y'all think about this. Let's do this. We gonna start naming this Mocha Talk. Oh no, that's my page. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all why I changed my name. So let me tell y'all about this hating ass shit. Right? Now this some hating shit. So y'all know I was going to battle rap in Buffalo with that doodle ass league. I ain't saying no names because no free for promotion over here. But one of my homeboys sent me a picture, like, look at this. I ain't been affiliated with the league in like a year, right? And on the bottom it says ladies love battle rap. So my friend like, who is this? And I'm like, I don't know, but I'm about to go investigate because, bitch, what? So I'm going to go investigate because I'm about to cuss her ass out. right under one of the motherfucking comments, bitch, get in contact because we got to talk. I went to go talk my shit, okay? I was about to have a whole paragraph up under one of them videos. But then I do my investigation and she had her page before me. So, because she had her page before me, I couldn't get mad, of course. You know what I'm saying? I thought that the league had her do it. So that's why I had went crazy for a minute. But like I said, once I found out that she had her page like 2 years before me, you know what I'm saying? She been had her page. So, you know, I couldn't get mad or whatever. And then I'm like, damn, because they probably thinking that I freaking stole from her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me just change my name up, whatever. So yeah, I mean, my hashtag is still always going to be Girls Love Battle Rap. That's where I started from. We love battle rap or whatever. So I'm still going to use it. It just won't be, you know, the name. So now we at Mocha Talk because anyway, like I said, I also want to not just talk about battle rap. So that's why I changed my name. But make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all do y'all thing. When I share, you share. Like, it's free. Come on. Like, yo, it's so hot in my house. But I'm out of here. Like, share, subscribe. Peace out.